Car Chronicles. It's your boy K Jizzle.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy Rob Rich. We live Car Chronicles back this week, man. Glad to see you back, man. Congrats to your son on graduating and all that.
Man, appreciate it, man. I'm excited about that, man. I think I'm getting a little older.
I know we're just getting a little wiser. It's like it's fine wine, man. Don't say older. It's just fine wine. That's all it is.
Now I ain't gonna lie. I know I am. I ain't tripping.
Well, I guess we are talking about self accountability today. So you speak for yourself. I'm speaking that this is fine wine over here. Yeah, I'm getting older, but I take wisdom over the other stuff. So that's what's up.
Nah, well, I mean, ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? We older.
Oh, that's true. And we definitely can't outrun Father Time. He always catch up for sure.
For real. That is one thing I will admit. Shoot, I'm trying to give people a chance to get in here. I see ain't nobody on here yet. Man, how was your day today, though, bro?
Man, no complaints. It's going. Besides the regular 9 to 5, and then obviously Shelter Share is doing this thing, man. It's been investor swarm this week, so it's been a lot of investors. It's been a lot of pitch decking. I'm doing it from the car the same way we do the Car Chronicles. I'm on here, going after it, trying to raise some funds, man. So it's been fun. It's been an experience, and yeah, I like it.
Man, that's what's up, man. I commend you on it because I know it's a lot. I look at what I do and I'm like, man, it's a lot of pressure, but you keep figuring out a way to get in there.
Hey,
Uh,
keep going.
man, for real. Say everybody that's tuning in, man, get in the comments, man. Let's get this thing started, man. Uh, yeah, self accountability, man.
Ah, that's a good one. You know what I mean? I mean, I really don't really know where to start with that. When it comes down to self account, you really have to say what am I holding myself accountable for? You know what I mean? Like you can't say what it is until you address what it is that you're trying to be accountable for.
That is true. That is too true. I feel like how can you expect to go to the next stage if you can't even take accountability of what your action.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody really everybody always do something at the spur of the moment and then you want to blame someone else. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, what did like this and that's what made me. No, you did what you did off of a quick emotion.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what you did. Take accountability of that.
I mean, I don't know. I think some people they just be like, I'm older, or I am who I am, or I'm set in my ways, or whatever like that. But at some point in time, when you're going through life and how you interact with people, regardless of who they are, it's always something that may be common that people are saying about you. You know what I mean? So if every day they just, man, just KG is a great person, then that's probably true. If a lot of people are saying that, that's probably true. I guess we're talking about, I ain't gonna say the bad things, but some of the things that we need to clear up. If they just said KG is a jerk, I mean, which I know you don't,
Say, there
I,
you go.
then that may be something that if this person is saying that person is saying that person is saying, and they don't even know each other, if it's still coming back that this person may be acting this type of way, then some of that may be true. And but people still don't want to recognize that in themselves that they may be that way. They just like, this is just me. You know what I mean?
Already. Shout out to Pumpkinhead. What's up? Facts. For real. Say, okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. This how I feel. I feel like I got these glasses on. And the way I see things is so much different from most people. Because when I say accountability, like I take full credibility of the fact of the people that are if I have the wrong people around me and they drain my energy or I didn't do nothing, but I'm with them and they do something. Now we all involved. You know, that's my accountability that I have to take. You know, I'm in this situation. Most people won't. They're gonna blame it on the next person. Say, man, you know, but you got in the car. You did it.
Through that.
You know what I'm saying? Like even my own, you know, my wife when I was doing what I was doing. I remember one time we got pulled over, and the sheriff found something, and you know I'm just a stand up dude, just period.
Yeah.
But I guess she wasn't used to it or never seen it. But when the cop found it, he was like, "Whose is this?" I guess she thought I was gonna turn my head and not say nothing. I was like, "Shoot, that's mine, bro." Like, nah, don't. She ain't got nothing to do with that. She ain't even know nothing about that.
Right. I'm gonna jump off to a side note. I'm gonna still come back to the self accountability. It's funny that you say that. We have a story of someone. Do you remember? And I'm gonna leave people's names out of it, but it was me, you, and two other people on our way to Brenham one night, and somebody was smoking something, and that cop turned around on us, and he said he could smell it out the car. He said it smelled like skunk. Do you remember that night? And he pulled us all out of the car, and the person did eventually come up and say, you know, take self accountability and say it was their stuff or whatever. You don't remember that? I we'll talk later, and I'll drop names. I ain't trying to drop names on here.
I don't remember that. Dang.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I absolutely understand where you're coming from when you say self accountability, but I see self accountability in a lot of things that you're doing personally, and people always try to say, what is my skill set professionally as well. So you have to do self accountability, and you have to self evaluate yourself. I'm good at this, and this. I need to work on this, and this. It's the same thing professionally. I'm good at this, and this. I need to work on this, and this. If you're good at communication, but you suck at, you know, software, then you need to work on the software side. Personally, if I'm good at being a listener, but I'm poor at being able to verbally do that, then I need to work on that. So a self accountability to me is starting with oneself, because how can I hold even somebody else accountable? Or they say, how can I love somebody else if I don't love myself? So how can I hold you accountable if I'm not holding myself accountable for those same things as well?
But see, you saying that, but that's easier said than done because I I can name I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say almost 80% of people that I know blame a lot of things that go on in their life. They're down, they can't this, they can't that, and they blame it on society. They blame it on the man. You know, when you're not stopping and saying, "Man, I made some bad decisions, bro."
Yeah,
Like just real talk.
yeah, definitely,
And,
definitely.
and I feel like that is one of the reasons why generation out because the younger generation they don't even feel like they be wrong. Like I be seeing on Facebook and they all in their mama face and daddy face. Woo! I'm like, bro, no,
Yeah,
man, you supposed to. But that's why I'm saying it come in accountability. That us first we we're ruined, not ruined. I'm gonna say we're damaged. That's a better way of saying that. We damaged.
you
So
saying we as in
uh,
who?
as most of us people, I ain't saying
People,
a race or none of that. We're
people.
damaged. So when you take a damaged person and put them in a situation where you expect for them to grow and blossom, it ain't gonna happen because they're seeing all the little bitty things. It's not gonna work.
I can see that. I don't know. I don't know. I, I, I still think it starts with self. Now, once you realize as an individual that there are things out there that can help you overcome whatever it is that you need to be held accountable for, then yeah, you can do that. But I understand you saying people as a whole, but even as an individual, not me, just people in general, you still have to hold yourself accountable for the little things because you got to start with you. Like you got to plant the seed there before you can start giving your fruits to everybody else.
And that's what I'm saying. Starting, I'm saying majority people, individual people, bro. No way, no shape, form, or fashion. I'm just being honest. Usually, like I said, you could take any situation, bro. I change up the situation. It's just to prove my point. In a relationship,
I don't want to go there.
and I know when you don't take self accountability. This is what I'm saying. Like I know somebody that sit down and when they come to me and they tell me stuff that the person that they with, how much of an arsonist they are, or how much stuff that they do, or and in my mind I'm thinking, do you not hear how much energy you are putting into the other person? I'm tired just listening because what you're not understanding is the way. That's why I say I got these glasses on. No matter what you say to me, I know I'm gonna take accountability of mine because I'll stand up and say, bro, I apologize, bro. I was wrong. I should not have done. I don't have. It don't make me less of a man, bro. To me, I'm more of a man because
Yeah,
I ain't perfect.
absolutely.
But I'm just saying,
I'm just saying.
they're not thinking you play a part in this. What the qualities that you're looking for in another person? Do you have those same qualities? Are you bringing that same thing to the table? Be real with yourself. Take self accountability. You probably not.
Oh, you speaking to me?
No, not you. Not just say.
It's like you probably not. I was like, dang
Nah,
man.
not you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I no, they probably not. But the person that they with, whomever the other person is, that person probably has not did their own self accountability. So again, you right. Yes. How are you gonna hold me accountable for something that you're not doing yourself? But in a relationship, that means that you seen those signs to begin with. How are you gonna ignore that or whatever like that? You already knew
how
that.
can you how can you say that? Because most people don't see the signs right off. Some people are good. I'm not saying that you don't show yourself eventually, but some people are pretty good for hiding it.
I mean, some people are pretty good at hiding it, but people's true colors still come out, especially when you start living with somebody. They can't really hide that no more. Like it is what it is. They can't hide it from you for y'all have been together 5 years. They can't have hid it for 5 years. You gonna living in the same house with them. You're gonna know something about that person, and you should have. And by then you should have known something was off. Because if you saying I'm looking for these qualities or whatever in that person, you have to know that they off because they not reciprocating it. You're trying to dish them out and they not giving them back to you. You've already had your answer.
True, but it's some. To be honest, it ain't even no but about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just I cannot see a person not going to. You can't get to the next level unless you self accountability. Like that's what I'm saying. No matter what situation you look, okay. Say, man, I went to the pen, man. I ain't snitch, man. You know what I'm saying? But such and such, man, he I get out. He ain't take care of your boy, man. That's your fault. You shouldn't. You didn't want to do that time. You should have said something, bro. I mean, I'm not condoning snitching. Neither am I saying don't snitch. I'm just saying if you gotta take self accountability, bro, you went along with it. Why you like? I don't understand why to complain. Like the way I see it, the stuff that I do, and I wish that which I can't wait to do the marriage deal, Cause look, my wife, see, look at this. Wait, my bad. Look at this. My wife over here clowning. See, cause she know. Like me, I'm for real, bro. Like, I will go hard in the paint, bro. If I believe something, I'm gonna go hard in the paint. But she can verify. If she come back and she can prove to me I'm wrong, I will stop what I'm doing and I say I apologize. You was right. I was wrong. I can't. I don't have no problem. Huh? I don't care if I do prove she wrong. She coming. She still coming. She ain't giving up. She got to get the last word. She got to win. I just shut down, man. But that's self accountability. Instead of me, like, that's why I'm saying I'm still learning. Look, she over and died. Look.
Me too.
But that's self accountability. So what I do now is I'm trying to learn that I have more than one emotion. I don't have just two, sad and mad. I have emotions. I have to acknowledge these emotions. And I have to acknowledge the fact that some of them I just don't have control of like that. That's why I understand when they say your biggest enemy is yourself. Because if you can't take self-accountability of what you do and the decisions you make, how you going to get there? Birds of a feather flock together. Complainers hang with complainers. What preacher was that? He was on point. He was so real.
I don't disagree with that. But again, as you say, it's still self. You can't control nobody else. Everybody else needs to do their own internal resume and their own internal.
Yeah, but how to make people, man, y'all people on here.
What you mean? How can you make them what? How can you can't make them understand? Like, it's either they want to get it or they don't want to get it.
Hold on. Y'all tap in. Everybody that's on the live, tap in, get in the comments, say, if you want to get in, I'll put you in, bro. You know what I'm saying? And say your piece. But I'm telling you, Rich trying to argue with me, see? He don't want to take accountability.
About self. I can't speak on nobody else. I'm not holding myself accountable for yourself. I'm only holding myself accountable for me. Like, if you're not up to par, or if you're not the person that wants to do that, or you think that you're the perfect person, then just fine, so be it. I deal with you however so be. But I can't control that until you decide to acknowledge that there's something going on that you need to be held accountable for. Then you can do that, because some people are just gonna stand on their decisions, right or wrong. I did it because that's just what I wanted to do, right or wrong. So how can you say that's self? Because they just gonna stand on it, or they just don't think they wrong. So that's still just them. So I can't be mad at them or whatever how they feel. I can understand how I feel.
See, what you saying is not self accountability.
Oh,
you're saying you can't change a person or make them see that they need to take accountability, because if they don't feel like that, then that's not how they feel. To me, that has nothing to do with accountability, self accountability. To me, that has to do with how you was raised. See, you went to a whole nother realm, because I'm for real. Self discipline, and then to have self accountability that which will show up in your actions, which will show your who you are. That becomes your character. You see what I'm saying? So if you can't deal with that real part of being real and say, bro, I'm wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then it still remains the same. There's no elevation. There's no reason for us to communicate like that. because we on two different pages, or we just cool.
I mean, I follow, but I still think that that's the self accountability is saying you still trying to hold some. You're still saying that as an individual, I'm still responsible for your actions. No,
No, I'm not saying that you're responsible for my actions. I'm saying I can't even take people in general can't even take their own, let alone they will say you wrong for this, and this. But there's three more pointing back, and I bet you did something also that offended that person that made them react how they reacted.
that's true. But again, that if that person ain't even acknowledging that they did anything, if that's just who they are, if that's just who their character is and who their makeup is, and they don't believe that they did anything, how I still can't be responsible for holding them. That means they have no self accountability because they just feel like what they did was correct to begin with. So how can I still be responsible for holding them accountable just because I feel some type of way about it? They don't feel some type of way about it because they don't feel anything.
Now you just went to emotions.
How's it?
See?
Because I felt
Because that's your emotion. That's how you feel. I'm not talking about how you feel at all.
I
I'm
get
straight up saying accountability. Say, bro, you know when you're wrong. I'm wrong. That's it. It ain't no if ands. It ain't no maybe or hold on. But because now this was my part in it, and I'm taking full credit.
within that. I mean, you saying self accountability, but you more or less speaking it in the third person. I'm
Nope.
saying
Nope.
I'm
I'm saying literally me.
okay.
Kevin. I separate. I'm trying to learn to separate my emotions from the self accountability. Emotions will make you not have self accountability because when you're in your emotions, you're upset. You got how you feel, and that's it. That's exactly what you said. That's an emotion. That's what I'm saying. If you don't know the difference or you don't see it a certain way, that's how I see it. Disclaimer: I am not a doctor. Let's get that straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm hold on, somebody's in the comments. I might oh Lord, it's my cousin. Oh Lord Jesus, let me turn my phone this way because she sends the start on me. Oh boy. Rob, help me, man. Help me,
I
bro.
would have some
People are wrong.
held accountable for their actions. That's what I'm saying. When you say self accountability, you speaking as one individual self. I get what you're saying when you say
Yeah.
take the emotion out of it. But if I did something wrong, then I'm gonna say that. Then yes, that is correct. I'm gonna apologize. I
But
did.
that's not an emotion. You're saying you're saying if you feel that's an emotion. When you say you, I'm saying self accountability, saying you, but say, man, when you're wrong, whether you're right. You okay, put it like that. People are quick to run up when they right. Yeah, you see, man, I told you. And then when they wrong, say, no, see what in heaven, no, see that nigga. Say, bro, man, go on. You see what I'm saying?
I follow. But
I'm
you speaking on a specific accountability. You speaking on people need to not saying held accountable for their actions. They just saying they just need to be grown enough to be able to say I did something wrong. But
not
everything,
just wrong,
well, that's
just
why
anything.
I'm saying something wrong. But everybody is not going to say apologize for an action or an emotion or anything that they may have done if they already just don't think that they've done anything wrong.
So how can you elevate? You can't.
You can't. That's on them though. That's on them.
So if you see that, that's also the wrong person to be around.
I don't disagree with you on that. That's not the person for you Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
But I'm just saying in general, trying to help people because I see different situations. Females be dating a dude, and they be thinking, say, man, woo woo woo, and women get confused mixing. And I don't, y'all women don't jump on me, cuz don't start. But some women feel like because you gave us some sex that we go together, and we don't. You just gave me some. That's it.
Well, that needs to be told up front so you don't stick out behind, as they say. That
Hold
need
on.
that
Hold
needs
on. But that's what she came up with in her mind as an emotion. Do you see what I'm saying? Her emotion, instead of okay, she should have created a boundary. There you go. She should have created a boundary to like how everybody wanna sleep with everybody. Ooh, look at her. Man, I'm gonna knock that down. Or look at him. And then you turn around. That's just we getting along right now in the club. We feeling good. And then turn around. I done had sex with her. She done had fun. She like it. Now she telling people we go together. Now she trying to put your car on flat and bust your windows out because she saw you on another post or hugged up to another broad on Facebook. You see what I'm saying?
That's called
That's called manage your emotions.
That's called lust, and that
Ah.
that ain't got nothing to do with self accountability. That just means
I'm saying, but that's an emotion. People try to confuse that. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to define exactly what I'm saying. It's not an emotion. Oh shoot! There she go. Okay, so she said, Kevin, you should not be. Shut up! Ain't nobody cheating. I can't stand this. Oh Lord, cuz I love you, but I am not cheating. Come on, man. You know I ain't cheating. But no, cuz get off here, cuz you over here tripping. Talking about I'm cheating. But I'm just trying to make sure because I really do feel like people get that confused. An emotion is totally different from self account because we can react on an emotion that'll make you think that it's self accountability. Yeah, I did it. But I'm gonna tell you why you did not take self accountability of it because you just said I did it because.
What would be the proper way to take self accountability for that particular situation? Yeah, I did it. Because you still may not think you did nothing wrong. I mean, obviously, depending.
That's true. That's true. But it'll show in your action. Because you ain't gonna stop. It's respect, boundaries for each other, friends. You know what I'm saying? Family. Man, like I'm not trying to hear. Like I'm for real, bro. Like my peace now that I'm older and I'm realizing some stuff. Bro, I don't care what's going on around me, and my wife is a witness, bro. Oh shoot, my cousin starting again. Here she, oh Lord, what she say? You shut. Oh, cuz you can't talk like that on her.
Huh? It was
showing your actions. I ain't gonna start with you, cuz I'm gonna call you.
Actions do speak louder than.
I'm gonna call you, cuz you always thought. Oh, I ain't gonna let her get on her, cause she gonna
Maybe that was a bad analogy to talk about the women in the club and.
Man, that go vice versa. A dude go to the club. Man, look here. I'm gonna be honest, Rich. From the people that I know, and I ain't gonna say no names. It's gonna be a few people might get in the comments and start laughing. But I know a lot of people, and they females, boy, They some real live players. I had one. I ain't gonna say that, but I had somebody that I know. I ain't gonna go. I had somebody I know that told his boy, said, you want to know how you can get anything in the world you want? And yeah, never mind. That's a whole nother. Never mind.
Yeah, that might be a whole nother difference.
That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother episode.
Yes, keep it player. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about.
Look at this. Look at this. Look. See? What is she? Get out of this live. We're not gonna put up with you today.
I can't speak on any of that.
Woman like that, cause
with the women, I don't get down like that.
Well, I mean, I don't either. But I'm just saying, I got a lot of friends. They females. And they cool. They really are platonically my homegirls. And say, bro, I'm just being honest. I be like, some of the stuff they tell me about these guys and stuff, and I'll be like, oh, shoot. She steady started.
Uh-huh.
You ain't getting in next time. I ain't. Nope. No, cuz.
Are you self-accountable for not letting her in?
Yes, I will. My cousin she is blunt. When I hear people say I'm blunt, and I've gotten blunter since I'm older, a little bit older, but like she just straight, no filter, raw and cut, A1 Yola, say what's on her mind right then and there, and what?
And then what?
And look you right in your face, for real, like, and what?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. There wouldn't be no self accountability. She said what she said. She stand on it.
You know what? Cause you gotta have self accountability. The stuff that you be doing, and you gotta have self accountability. I'm your little cousin. You should not be bullying me.
She stand on it, so that she can't be held accountable for something that she stand on. So that's just me.
See? Now you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I'm just saying. She's standing on it. 10 toes down.
You can stand on it, but if it's wrong, you ain't supposed to stand on it. You're supposed to see it's wrong and make an adjustment.
But who's saying it's wrong? Now you create another.
Come on, man. You know what's right and wrong.
I mean, yeah, we do.
Okay, no, because like I said, some of us wasn't raised right, so yeah.
Some of us, you can say that, I guess, or less fortunate, I guess, or whatever.
She said. See, that's why I'm really, really serious, bro. Like, self accountability is the hardest thing because it gets, to me, I feel like it gets mixed up with an emotion. Oh boy, here she go.
I get that, but I still can't see how somebody can be self accountability if they just don't feel like they did anything. If they legit don't feel like they did anything, how can they be held accountable? There you go.
Cause stop all that cussing.
Some people like doing stupid stuff, and they just don't think that they did anything wrong. That I ain't gonna say they genuinely them, and I can't say when they get to themselves or by themselves, they can be like, you know what, I've really been out here wilding or something like that. I don't really think they think that. I think if they out there wilding, they like, I'm wilding. That's just what I do. So how can they be held self accountable for what they are doing?
Okay. So how could they not see it, but they will hold other people accountable for what they do or what they think they done? You see, I'm still going back to the reference of an emotion, what they think.
Yeah.
Opinion.
Okay, so that goes vice versa. It's what you're saying is what you think that person may doing. How are you not thinking with the same emotion at that time? Because again, you might not think that they doing anything wrong. They just don't think that they doing anything wrong. So how can they be?
I don't.
It's
It's hard to get me to understand that. I told you I got these glasses on. I don't understand. I don't see how nobody cannot see that.
so you so these people in general, if they doing something and they wild and they doing something wrong, they out here doing whatever it is that they doing. You think at some point in time, whether they just laying in the bed looking at the ceiling fan late at night, you think that they really say, "Man, I really be out here cutting up." You think that they at some point in time they really think that?
Hell, I mean, yeah,
I'm
yeah. Oh Lord, look, she is in it.
I don't. I would still say some of them probably do. Like, man, I really be out here, but that don't mean they gonna stop. But there is legit some people that they just don't think that they doing. This is who I am. This is me. You know what I mean?
Bro,
How
we all was created from the same creator.
I can
We know we have a feeling.
I
We
can
just don't act on that feeling.
right and wrong when it comes to if you want to be like maybe a crime or somebody lying and they know you caught them in a lie and they won't hold up to it. But if somebody is legit just a person who's just do what
Okay.
they say and they feel that they correct, there ain't no self accountability because they feel that's who they are.
I know that we all are not the same, and I know what y'all are saying, but I'm saying, I'm being honest. When they at home, they can't tell me that they don't realize some of the stuff that they done was dumb. Why did I do that? That was not smart. Sometime in their life, they realize a lot of the stuff that they done, and they may not never take accountability out loud in public, but they know what they done.
You would hope they did. I guess
Ain't no hope.
I mean they wake up the next morning and they go right back out there and do dumb stuff again.
I didn't say they wasn't gonna do that. I work with some of them. They come to work and do the same dumb over and over and over and over. And no matter how I sit down and I say, "Hey man, if you do like this," they just look at me and they go back to doing it. Well, okay, cool, whatever.
They,
I don't care.
do they have any self accountability? You think when they go home they be like, man, I really be up there a while.
Yeah, I know they do. I know it. I put it like this. I seen one mess up. He lied. They played the videotape back and showed where he lied. He still lied to him in their face, but when he got around us, he couldn't lie because I saw it, so he couldn't lie to me. And then, I mean, he couldn't lie to the people that saw the video, so he couldn't do nothing but take accountability. Then, see?
I mean, yeah, personally, but you say he didn't say it to the P. Seen the video, didn't say it. He's like, nah, I don't know what y'all talking about.
But it don't matter if it. You know what?
Okay,
Y'all tripping.
yeah, that don't mean they don't that they accept the self accountability. How about that?
Oh Lord, cuz it's crazy. She be tripping.
Some people they don't.
Cuz. Oh.
I mean,
You right. You right. She right. She right. Cause
I'm
some people mind frame ain't the same. Y'all are absolutely right. But I still say when they get home, they still think to themselves, why did I do that?
I don't know about all that.
You don't think somebody got a tattoo and that tattoo hanging on her titty and it's way down here? She said, "Boy, I shouldn't have got that. That clown look like. I mean, that person look like that clown."
That no regrets. I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know too many people like that. Just about everybody I know, if they was able to do some things over in their life, they would. I don't know too many people that would say I would have took the exact same road again. The only people that would say that is to me a person that didn't learn nothing.
Yeah.
They probably still living the same lifestyle.
Well,
Because
I could say yeah, they might have they could have did it once, but hopefully they learned the lesson from that. If they doing it over and over again, that's different. You can't say that they wouldn't take the same path because some of the stuff that we went through, we didn't know what the outcome was gonna be, or we didn't know what was gonna happen in that moment. We was going, then we went through it. You'd be like, oh, I could have did it. And if you repeated that again, then there goes the self accountability. Otherwise, it's you didn't care, and you just one of them people who just gonna continue to just do whatever you want to do. And you got some of them people out here.
I just feel like you go ask people, and I guarantee you, people are gonna say, "Man, I wish I could have done the '90s over, or I wish I was 18 again, or I wish." Come on, bro. It's time they do over because they learned lessons.
But I don't think that ain't really self account. You had to go. You had to learn that. You had to learn that lesson in order to be able to not do it again the second time. You didn't know that something that you did at 14 was going to cause you harm at 18. You wouldn't have known that or whatever like that.
Yeah, you would, because your parents, usually most parents tell you, don't do this, don't do that. And I do know this is Rhodey.
I mean,
I know this.
Still did
no,
it.
I was letting my cousin know I know who she was.
Do you think John Wayne Gacy and Ted Bundy them held accountable? They got thousands of bodies under there. You think at the end of the day they was like, man, I really should stop killing people. You know, they was like, maybe I shouldn't kill this person with a knife. I'm just gonna strangle the other people from now on. It wasn't no self accountability. They was like, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, you're right, but you know what that is? Now you just went into a whole nother realm. That's a mental thing.
Oh man. So it's
you have to identify the issues and problems. That's why people go to counselors, because they can't identify themselves. Which to me meaning you can't take self accountability. Bro, I knew that I was doing stuff wrong when my wife used to fuss at me and different stuff like that. You know, and I would argue with her. But in reality, once I took accountability of that, bro, that changed automatically.
You speaking on you.
But not just, I'm saying, there's somebody in everybody's corner that tries to get them to take full accountability and try to pull them to the next level. I understand you can't take a horse. You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. I understand that.
Drown it, though. No, I'm just...
Kick him in the water. Get in the water. Get some water. Okay. You understand? But I'm just saying, that's just how it go back to too, is how you was raised. Like, I wasn't raised like this to identify and see things like this, but how I was raised ripping and running the streets, different codes and then I started learning different. As I got older, now my understanding, the wisdom came in. Now I can hold myself accountability. But at the end of the day, without that self accountability, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, not everybody is like me. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, nobody can. I still believe that when they go home, they say, "Man, I was wrong for that." Sometime down the line, I'm wrong. I was wrong, man. I slapped I've even said that, bro. Man, I sucker punched that nigga, bro. I was wrong for that. I was so wrong for that. I shouldn't have done that. Man, married my wife. I left that nigga on the side of the road, and I was wrong for that. I can admit that, baby. But I want to tear his head off at that moment. So the best thing I can do is leave him right there, make him walk. You see what I'm saying? and I take full responsibility. Oh, my cousin done. I'm sorry, cuz. I'm sorry.
You take full responsibility for that. Not
What
everybody.
she say? She done wrote a full paragraph on me, bro. Kevin, why you gotta say my whole name? Some people don't think the same way as you. I know that. I can't see, man. I'm trying to see this light blinding me. Hold up. This light is blinding me, bro. I can't read it. Okay, that's better. Let me turn up my density. That's probably why.
I mean, she got a point. She took accountability for her actions, but she.
I'm. Look at this. Look at this.
I mean,
I don't.
you
I
speak
need wear glasses. Shut
you
up.
through you through and to the general. You holding yourself accountability. That's fair. But when you saying others holding themselves accountability, everybody do
Okay.
because everybody don't believe they need to be held accountable for something.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this then. Apparently, you and my cousin did not read the description. It said self. It did not say others.
I know that. So when you're saying self,
So
you're speaking
I'm
to
saying,
you.
as in you and everyone else, we all need to take accountability for our actions. The
I don't
things that we
agree with you on that. I 100% without a doubt agree with you. Said ourselves and others need to be held accountable for their each individual selves. But what I am saying is we take accountability for ourselves. You take accountability for yourself. Everybody else ain't gonna do that because everybody else don't believe they have to be held accountable for something because they believe in what it is that they're doing. How are and regardless if it's right or wrong, some of them people who act that way without doing a major crime or something, just wild and like that. If that's just their personality, are they out here just doing something? Are they talking to people crazy? If that's just who they are, that's just who they are. They don't be like, I just be out here talking to people crazy when they go home. They just be like, that's that's just who they are. They don't go home and be like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have. No, they don't do that. Some people are just who they are, plain and they're not gonna change. They don't.
and that's you right. I'm not saying that you're not right. I'm
But
I'm not.
I understand self accountability, but they, if we speak in general and about two others, they don't feel the same way that we feel as a collective as far as saying self accountability. You and I agree with that. What I'm saying is everybody ain't they ain't gonna they're not disagreeing with us. What I'm saying is they ain't gonna disagree with us because they don't feel like they've done anything wrong to disagree with us about to begin with. That's
but
just
that's but that's what I'm saying. In order for you to even get to the self, to get to the point, to be self accountable, you have to understand. You have to distinguish the emotions. You ain't gonna be able to, bro. We as anybody with a good mind on their head, man, they should be like so positive and feel like they are so good at what they do and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But here we are with, when you do something wrong, how are we going to learn to take accountability? Well, if we can't distinguish the emotion. So what I'm saying is, if you get angry because somebody told you, say, man, you did that wrong. Oh boy, I don't know. I have to talk to my co-host, cuz she look. Who said we gonna be talking about self accountability, cuz? And you can't be cussing. I can't have you on here cussing. You gonna be cussing. You gonna go hard.
I go
And I'm
home,
be arguing with you, and Robert gonna be laughing.
do the stanky leg.
You don't. I understand. We are all we on the same page. I'm just saying, in order for you gotta understand, man. These emotions. I'm listening to what you're saying, and it's to me that's where it starts at. On when you saying self accountability is, I see everybody do the same thing that y'all doing. It's always, well, well, people might not take. See, the more and more you make an excuse, the more and more they're not gonna take accountability for it.
I'm not,
People feel how they feel.
I'm not making an excuse for them. That's
But a feeling is an opinion. I'm just being, ain't it damn near I mean, almost an opinion.
I mean that's a fair assessment. But I'm
And
just
that mean opinions like what?
I
But
mean
hoes, everybody got one. Okay. Okay.
but still then that's your opinion to say that they act
No,
that they
no.
that they feel like they could go home and they're actually saying, "Man, I did something wrong today." I don't think everybody goes and think they did anything wrong. If they did on it, some people just stand on it. How can you say that they did something wrong outside of a true crime, something like that?
Okay, if that's the case, then how can the police say that you did something wrong? See?
Yeah, but it's not what you know; it's what you can prove.
No, 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 buddy.
It's not what you know. In law, it's not what you know; it's what you can prove. You can say you know something.
No, 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 buddy.
So how can you
You lying, buddy.
prove and say somebody is wrong? Other than actual things like 2 plus 2 is 4. You know what I mean? They be like, no, 2 plus 2 is 5. You're like, no, you just dumb. Like you can't hold somebody accountable for that. But if I'm just one of them people, if I'm just loud or I talk or I just talk to people any kind of way or whatever, that's just who they are. They don't go
Say,
like, man, I really be talking loud. No, they don't say that.
say. That's a that that is a character. That is your character, who you are. But in order for you to be that type of person, you had to do some certain things and go through some certain things to make you feel a certain way, which is still goes back to emotion. I'm finna say something that's gonna bust the whole thing open. Bottom line is this: when I say emotions, I'm really saying how you feel is your opinion, but it's really how you interpret. How you, when I say something, it depends on how you receive it to make it an issue. I might not even be talking about like you earlier. You was like, bro, is you talking to me? Hold up, bro. Wait a minute. I was like, come on, bro.
Hey,
Not you.
it was your pause. It was your pause. Your pause was like, hey, talking to you now.
But I'm just saying. You see how easy? So it's you. It's still self accountability. It go back. So it's how you interpret. Everything is self. But a lot of the stuff is an opinion. It's how you feel. Opinions like booty holes. Everybody got one. Look, cousins, look.
People don't.
What's the next on next one? Cuz you gonna be cussing. I can't put you on here with us. I know you. I know you. And you gonna be blunt. Oh Lord have mercy. Gee. I'm gonna have to make another show for you, cuz where you can just act, just do you. We're
We're
gonna have to talk.
truth be told after dark.
Say, we might have to do that. Hey, we gonna look into that. Y'all stay tuned to Truth Be Told After Dark. We might have to do that like on Saturdays. I mean, 'cause she is crazy.
Well,
It's not crazy in a bad way, but
you get in there and wild out a little bit. You got to keep it. You got to keep it to the point to where we can feels and stay active. Don't get us dropped out the algorithms. I'm just saying.
say, she gon' she say, boy, say, man, I done seen her say some stuff, boy. I'm like, did she say that? My wife was like,
Now was she on here listening? And whatever stuff that you may
look,
allegedly say that she said, did you go home and say, man, I probably shouldn't have said that? Did you go home and say that?
you know why she didn't? You know why she didn't? 'Cause of her bloodline.
Cause that's
Something wrong.
it's just who she is. It's an
Oh man, she ain't really like that. Say, cuz my cuz really a nice, loving person. She is she not really like that. She's really cool. She just ain't taking nothing though. You gonna give her she gonna give you respect. But when you step out of line, you just stepped in a whole new boy say, man. Look,
that,
look, see, there she go. It is who you are, but you had to go through traumas to make you what you are today. Whatever you went through back then made you who you are today.
well, I'm sure she took that into accountability and
Look at it. Look. Now she ain't take that in
oh,
accountability. She ain't gonna accept that. That's just who she is now. It was past traumas, things she went through. That's what anybody, depending on what you went through, gonna make you what you are. It's gonna make you move how you move, bro.
I don't
But
disagree.
you gotta have self accountability if you gonna grow.
But you did have self accountability and grow because regardless of what the things that you went through, you wasn't gonna go through life on just a easy path. Otherwise, you would have no self accountability to be
Okay,
responsible. But if you
now
went,
watch.
you still had to go through those things to make you who you are. The thing about the self accountability, even at 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, so on and so forth, is that you weren't repeating those things because that is the self accountability. Like, man, I did something at 14 that I know I can't do again at 16 or whatever the case may be. You can't be repeating. So that is self accountability, but you can't. I went through something and and you can't say, "Oh, I wish I wouldn't have did that." That was a lesson learned. That ain't accountability. That was just a
Okay, okay. Look, everything that I said, I'm gonna prove it to you. Look what she said. She said, "Yes, cuz you right." Now watch this. Right afterwards, watch.
she's growing
You
right
see what I'm
in my
saying?
eyes.
But even though she's saying that, I'm saying I know she, bro. This my cuz, man. I know she always mean well. She's a good person. She just like all the rest of us. We ride for each other. We down for each other. Just one thing that I say that make her different. We ain't go through the same situations. That's what make us different.
Facts.
But, 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 I just want to prove to you, you can't use also the situations that you was in.
I definitely agree with that. You can't stand on that, especially once you become an adult and you out the house and you did this. I 100. I'm with you on that. I try not to go back and say, oh, because I grew up this way, or oh, because such. I'm an adult now. I can make all the decisions that I want to do. I can make all the things that I want to do. Have those things rounded me, and whatever the case may be, maybe be a part of me, but I don't have to act in those same actions of of where I was brought up or whatever like that. I can cancel those. That's what cancel culture should be. You can cancel those because you are an adult who can make decisions and go in the direction that you want to go in. I believe in that self accountability, but still going through those things, long as you don't repeat that cycle, I think you've held yourself accountable because you be like, I'm gonna make sure that I don't do those things that I may or may not thought was wrong.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, but if you don't do that, that keeps your generational curse and all that going on. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's that's why I'm saying it's a whole big. And I'm not gonna put that last comment my cousin said up there because she look, see, look, man, we gotta get out of here, man. Look,
One.
y'all be here next week, man. It's going down. Look, cuz I'm gonna tell you, if you keep it PG-13, I send you a request on Facebook and I'll bring you in. But if you can't keep it PG-13, cuz you can't, cuz I'm gonna take you off, cuz you're gonna be mad at me. You're gonna be mad at me. I enjoyed you.
Hey,
I always enjoy
I,
you,
I
cuz
I enjoy it all the time. This is a blast all the time.
she I love her because she's very blunt, like I said, and that's what I really. I'm like that. I like to just say what's on my heart, so it won't. You know what I'm saying? I won't be harboring how I feel.
I got
I
you.
go and get it off my chest. I'm done with it. I can move on.
I
I
can't.
done see. That's why I
I
said
can't.
I done came a long way.
I can't. I'm just saying.
I I came a long way. But say, man, everybody, I enjoyed myself, man. I hope somebody got something out of what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all please, hey, if y'all got businesses, y'all need to send us your emails. And should I pull up the email so I can let me put the email on here if I can find it. I probably can't. I will make sure the email be on here somewhere. Say y'all need to send us your business, the name of it. I think I found it. Hold on. Here it is.
Yeah.
And let us know what your business is. Give us a bio, my bad, of what you do, maybe some pictures, and we're gonna promote your business for how many? What we say? How long we say, bro? Did we say 2, 3? You know
Yeah,
what?
just do it.
I don't.
We'll tap in with you. Just shoot us the
We
info.
gonna tap in because say I'm into this conversation, but we gonna tap in on that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just say watch out for us, subscribe to all of the channels. Hey, the IG is coming. I'm trying to get more pictures. Shout out to Pleasant Inspiration Apparel. She is getting ready to do her first pop-up shop in San Antonio, Texas. Y'all look out for the flyer. I will post it. I will be going live from Truth Be Told Car Chronicles. And say, man, get at us, man. It's going down. I'm your boy, K Jizzle.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy, Rob Rich, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Like, subscribe, share, all that. Show love.
Say, man, we up out of here, but say, man, I need y'all to show us love, man. And we gone. I'm going to have everything back on point. I was a little off this week, but I'm going to have everything back on point, the intros and everything. Just work with me. And it's going down, you know what I'm saying, when we up out of here. You know what I'm talking about?
Peace.